Welcome back, guys. Am I audible properly? Okay, fine. So, what we discussed yesterday, functions in TypeScript, right? Okay. So, we can start the class now. The case is, let's say there is a function, and in function, there is one parameter, or let's say variable, age. Now, user has to enter his age into a input box. User has to enter the age in a input box. Now, in how many ways user can, first of all, last rows come forward. Last row, come forward. Entire row is free. Yes, come forward. Boys, last, don't be a backbencher every time. Now let's say there is an input box, and in that input box, user has to enter the age. Now there are two ways. Let's say there is some random user whose age is 30, 35, any age. Now in how many ways he can enter the 35? This is all correct. This is also correct. Now, as we are not specifying to our user that you have to enter the age in numbers or digits, and sometime, see, you know what exactly is the problem with development? That we have to keep the end user in our mind, that who is going to use our application. You know, all the social media application. I will tell you one evolution about social media. Around 2000, WhatsApp is like different thing, but around 2010 to 2015, everyone was on Facebook. Everyone, even me also. But later on, around 2015, our parents started coming to Facebook. So what we did, everyone shifted to Instagram, and this is a complete evolution. At that time, Facebook user declined, and all the young people shifted to Instagram. And around 2020, parents came to Instagram, and now everyone is on Snapchat. You know why is this so? And this is the reality also, right? Your parents may be on Facebook and Instagram, but they will not be on Snapchat. And once they are coming to Snapchat also, we will go to somewhere else, right? Privacy. And that's the reality. And the case is why they are coming to the social media application late. The case is why they are coming to the social media application late. So there, this particular thing will come into action. Like how? So how many of you have used Facebook and is still using? Okay, very less. How many of you have Instagram account? How many of you have Snapchat? The case is very simple. The UI of Facebook was very easy to use. Log in, sign up. You can log in with mobile number, password. That's it. Feed was coming, this, that. And at the time when we were a Facebook user, I am not a Facebook user from around 9-10 years. I have just installed it and never installed back. And I think that was the best decision of my life to stay away from Facebook because I was addicted to it. 6-7 hours I was using Facebook's only. Yes. And that time the UI of Facebook was very easy to use. You can scroll and you can like, comment, and all those things. But what our parents see is that okay, this is something good that we can also do. They also see in at that time the Instagram's UI was not at all good, right? So when parents came to Facebook, What we do now, they are creating account, they will send us a friend request, they will see whatever we are doing, posting. So what we did, we shifted to Instagram with our whole gang, right? With all our friends, we shifted to Instagram. And at that time, now Instagram's UI is also similar like Facebook. Reels are there. Now what they are doing, opening reels and just scroll, 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 scroll. That is a different thing, that in our feed there will be something else. In their feed it will be related to gods, money, and all those things. Now they are familiar to the Instagram UI also, but they are not familiar with Snapchat. Even my father has account on Facebook and Instagram, not on Snapchat. Even I don't use these things very frequently, as we don't get time after development and all. We are always busy into that. But why I am giving this example? By keeping these two things in mind. Whatever you are developing, just think about who will use it. So, you know how the work happens in companies is there will be features and bugs. Either you are developing a new feature, or else you will work on a previous bug. So I told you two bugs, right, in tic tac toe. So let's say I am the owner of that company and I hired you as a software developer. Now I will say you that, what's a good name? So I'm saying that, Abhishek, there are two bugs in my game. You just have to fix it. Or else, let's say I hired someone else and I'm saying that, Abhishek, this is the feature that I want. Let's say someone wins the game, it should show some firecrackers animation. This is a feature now. So in your you are not going to develop entire website. Never, unless and until it is a bootstrapped startup which is started this month only. Then only you will develop entire website. Otherwise, no. Either you will work on any bug or you will be working on any feature. Understood? Either you will be working on any bug. That okay, this is a bug which is in our website from 1 year. And but this website is still working. You think that Google has no bugs? No. You think Flipkart has no bugs? Of course they are. When I was in Flipkart, the total number of bugs in my team was around 10,000. But it is still working. You know why it is still working? It is working because they are keeping the end user in mind. End user means the person who will use the app at the lowest level. Now let's say what I'm doing is I'll show you something. Let's say I went to flipkart.com and now this is Flipkart. As a end user, what I want, how many things should be working here? This search button should be working fine for me. I don't know what this scroll I don't want. Right? Let's say I just want to purchase a mobile phone, or let's say a watch or earbuds or anything. Let's say I want to purchase a laptop. So I will search laptop here. I will scroll, let's say this particular laptop. Okay, I like this one laptop. I will click on this. This click should be working, right? And then this buy now button should be working. And after that, login. That's it. I want only 4 or 5 things to be fully working. What I have to do with this Flipkart icon is working or not, become a seller is working or not, right? So you have to give very easy software to the end user. So I was attending one webinar and the Australian professor was there. Like when I was in Dubai at that time, I'm saying. So he told one thing, that you know that 99% of startup will fail. What is the reason behind it? Please silent it. Whose phone it is? Outside. Okay. So he told that you know why 99% startup will fail. Let's say you are developing something and 99% of the startup will fail. Only 1% will work. The reason is when you are developing some application, some website, you will think about the perfection, design, this, that, complete technology. But what end user want? A simple product that he can easily use. That he can easily use. That's what user want, right? The payment interface of Google Pay is how much easy? Very easy, right? You just have to open QR code, click, done. That's it. And now let's say the interface would have been like this. First you have to enter the number, then you have to detail the particular person's name, then bank name, then you can be so not good. Just remember that your user is not a programmer. Your user will not be a coder or programmer. Not at all. Your user will be an illiterate person also who just have a mobile and he knows that swipe, money, tick, pin, enter. That's it. He knows that thing only. That's why they are still working. I will tell you lots of payment applications that are not working now. The reason was same to them. They were providing very good technology. But what user will do with your technology? Now the case is there is an input box in which user has to enter the age. Now user is not a programmer. He will not see that which type you have given to age, either number or either string. He don't even know what is string. He don't know what is number. He knows that okay, my age is 22. My age is 20. My age is 18. So he will write 18 in any way he want, right? Now how we will handle multiple types? Now the case is how we will handle the multiple types. This is a case of multiple types, right? Same age will have value either or number or string. Now is it possible? Okay, let's go to back to programming now. We got some messages like things are get Eve Yono SBI. Yes, exactly, Arshad. How many of you are the SBI user? Yono app. You only need one. Yono's full form. You only need one. Have you ever used it? Every 6 months we have to change the password. That is a decent technology. That every 6 months you have to change the password. But I can show you now also. I will show you the interface. Those who are offline, to them I can show. Even I am a SBI user. Not only SBI user, but yes, SBI is one of the bank where it went. So this is the interface and it is very slow also. It will not work fast like Google Pay or something. I'm on 5G and this is the speed it's getting. It will it will load very late. After that, you have to enter the pin, then you can log in. And yes, let me enter the pin. And after that also, UI is very slow. And I know the technology behind it. See, now this is the interface. In this interface, if you are adding some particular user for the first time, the first time transaction limit is I think 10,000 only. Now user don't know these things. Just give a simple app to the user to use. And this is Yono is even better. How many are you from ICICI Bank? Is there anyone? iMobile Pay. Worst application. Worst. Have you used it, iMobile Pay? Very slow and worst application. And I was the developer of that application. Like not completely bootstrapped it was. So my company has a tender for that particular application. And I told them many times that make it fast. But no, we were having lazy loading there and we are enjoying that. Easy to use. Okay, fine. Now let's see how we will handle multiple types. Now, as if I am saying that, let it load first. How many of you have completed this calculator? Most of people shift phone pay from Google Pay. Yeah, definitely. But what I think is like equal number of peoples are there. Not equal, but both are fast. Phone Pay and Google Pay. What people think is Google Pay is foreigner thing, Phone Pay is the Indian thing, right? That's the mindset of peoples. Google Pay scams people. How? No, this is a thing that we should discuss now. How Google Pay is scamming peoples. Pragyandeep, how Google Pay is scamming the peoples? Say yes also, so that we should be taking the precautions. Now let's say there is a age. So what I will say that let age is number, right? That's how we typecast it. Let age colon number. And now you can give a they offer discount with making higher price deals. Same phone pay is doing, guys. Even they have to pay salary, right, to their employees. How they will pay? They will charge it from you only. I used to say this in all the classes that if something is free, you are the product. Simple thing. You are using Facebook, Instagram. What do you think? Say it loudly. Snapchat. You are Snapchat employee. You are all are employee for Snapchat. How? Daily snap streak maintaining is something, right? And yeah, like I got to know about this Snapchat streak just last month only. Then I feel like how dumb I am. Developing cutting edge technologies, but don't know about technology. I have not received my discount from Google Pay. File a case on Google. Now what I am doing is let age colon number and age equals to 23. But what if I'm trying to say that age is equals to 23? Now this will be an error definitely. Why it will be an error? Because let me zoom it a little. Why it will be an error? It will be an error because age is number, but what you are giving string. So in TypeScript we have two things, and those two things are union and intersection. Union and intersection. Class 12th mathematics first chapter sets union and intersection, right? What is union and intersection? Okay, let me give an example. No need to discuss. Let's say there are two sets, and set 1 is having 1, 2, 3, and there is set B. I love mathematics. I can solve it anytime. I have only two things to enjoy, coding and mathematics. Now, if you are saying that A union B, for union I will keep U. Okay. Now, what will be A union B? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, union means all the elements from A and B. Either they should be available in only one. That is fine. There will be A intersection B. Now, how should I keep that? Let's say A intersection B. A intersection B will be 2 and 3. Means the common element. Intersection means common element. If it is available in A also and B also, then only they will be written. So A is having 1, but B is not having 1. That's why we have not written 1. And same with the 4. We have not written the 4 also. Now, how we will implement these things? For that, you might have discussed about two operators in JavaScript. What is this operator? This one. Or, and what is this? And. Okay. Or and. So this union is or, and means intersection. Let's discuss about it. So what I will do is I will say that let age be a number or it can be a string. And this is what I'm creating, a union of data types. What I'm saying that let age be of number or string. Now age user can enter number or string, both will work fine. So you can check that we are not getting any error. Let's try to print them also. So I will say console.log age. So it should print 23 and it should print console.log age. It should print 23, but in the number and string. What I will do is after printing the age in number, I will check the type of it. So I will say console.log type of age. And same thing I will do here also. So I will say console.log and I will say type of age. Okay. Type of, once you are running it, so at first, when the number was assigned, so now these four are the outputs, last four outputs. So at first it printed the age 23, then it is saying that the type of age is number, and now it printed 23 and it is saying that the type of age is string. That's how you actually work with, this is called union. What it is called? Union or union only, right? No? This is intersection or union? Union. Okay, this is how you work with the or operators. Okay, this is how you work with the or operator. Means any one can be true. Either age can be number or either age can be string. Understood? Tell me if you have any issue in this particular part. Do you have any issue in this particular part? No? Shall we move forward then? Okay. Now, let's say, let's talk about Abhishek. We are talking about Abhishek. Now Abhishek has two properties. At first he is a human being, right? At first he is a human being, and now he is a trainee in Naresh IT, right? These are the two definition of Abhishek right now. Am I right? And now Abhishek is holding both of these properties. Not only one, both. Let's talk about me. If I am saying that yes, I am Shivam, then same with me. At first, I am a human being also, and I am an employee of Naresh IT, right? Okay. Now the case is both of these things are true. Then we will be using the AND operator there. But once you are using the AND operator, that age can be number or string. Once you are changing it to AND string, number and string, we will get the error. The error will be saying that age is not assignable to type never. Once you are writing these things in this way, not gonna work. Because at the same time, it cannot hold two values. So what we will do is, we will create the interface here. What we will create? Interface. What is interface? What is interface? .NET. Who is from .NET? You are from .NET, right? Someone is from .NET here, right? What is interface? You're also from .NET? Python? Interface is there in Python also. What is interface? It's a normal word, interface. Yes, what is interface? Don't know. Appearance. Okay. Now tell me, have you discussed about these two terms? UI, UX? What is UI? User interface. What is that interface? What is that interface? In Java, interface is a constructor or set of rules to be followed. At first, what we see, the simple answer by Dhanush, that what we see is the interface. Interacting, which is helping you to interact. So any website, any particular website, any particular application, let's say this is the ClickBuzz website. Now, you know what is the actual ClickBuzz website? Actual ClickBuzz website is this one. This is the actual ClickBuzz website. This one. But we cannot understand it, right? We are the end user. This is the interface of ClickBuzz website that we are using, right? Interface means interacting something which is taking particular values from somewhere and displaying it to you. Okay. Now what we will do is we will create an interface. So I will say that interface of human. There is an interface of human. Now human will have a name which will be string. Let's talk about Abhishek. So Abhishek is a human being at first and a trainee in Naresh IT at second. Now, being a human, he is having name before coming to Naresh IT. It's not like that Naresh IT is giving you names. No. So name is coming from human only. Age is coming from human only. You can say number at first, and then let's create a interface of trainee. That he's a trainee also. Interface of trainee. And then what I will say is, being a trainee in Naresh IT, he might be having some course here. So course will be in string. Definitely it will be in string only, right? Java full stack, Python full stack, .NET full stack, UI full stack, or any, or simple Angular also. And he might be having some particular ID also. You got ID cards, there is some ID. So ID will be definitely number or string, anything you can keep. Now Abhishek has these four things: name, age, course, and ID. But this name and age belongs to human interface, and course and ID belongs to trainee interface. Now, let's say there is someone as let Abhishek. Spelling is correct. So I will say that let Abhishek, and he can be a human and trainee. He can be a human and trainee. Okay, or let's simple. Don't write it like this. Abhishek can be a human and trainee. And once you are writing the values to Abhishek, let's say I will write name. So name should accept the string value. So let's say I'm at 56, I'm writing. And we will get error on 56. What the error is saying you? That no, it's a string. Just pass the string here. So I will say that let Abhishek, or let, what I will do is I will change it to student. So there is a student who will be a human and a trainee. So name will student's name is Abhishek. But now also we are having the error. And now the error is not about the particular values. The error is about using the interfaces. Using the interfaces. Now if you don't, okay, what error is saying you? It is saying you that it is expecting colon implicitly. Okay, leave it, not an issue. Yes, name age Abhishek, and I'm saying trying to say this. But even if you notice, we are writing the values before that also we are having some particular error. And it is saying that it is expecting something as comma. Why it is expecting a comma here? The comma should not be here, right? Okay. How many of you know about arrow functions? What are arrow functions? Arrow functions. Simple thing I use or operator. No, it will be a human and trainee. He is not a human or trainee. He is a human and trainee. So we have to use and operator. Yes. What is less code compared to expressional? What is arrow function? You know how to create arrow functions in JavaScript? How many of you know it? Please raise your hand. Those who know how to create arrow functions. No, you knows. Let's first see how the arrow function works. Let's say there is a hello function. So this is a normal function. Okay, and what I will do, I will print console.log hello world. Okay, and then you can call this particular function as hello, and it's working fine. But let's say if there is a arrow function, so what we write there? Constant of, let's say, hi, and then like this we create arrow functions, right? This is how we create the arrow functions. In this way, let's say you have to write const of hi function equals to parenthesis equals to, and this is how you create the function. Okay, that's how we create. Is there any difference between these two functions? So what I will do, I will print here console.log hello world. Console.log hello world. Now once you are running it, oh, we have to call it again. So hi function we will call, right? And we will get 2 times hello world. Is there any difference between these two functions? No difference. Yes, there is a difference. In programming, there are no two similar things. You cannot say that they are same. They will have something difference in them. So what is the difference between normal functions and the arrow functions? Can you tell me? Anyone? Function keyword. Const is also keyword, right? Not like that. The difference is in their scope, that from where you can use them. You want to check what is the scope? Okay, not an issue. We can teach anything. Let's say there is a add function. Okay, and this add function will take two values, a and b, and it will print the values, means it will print their sum. A and b it will take, and it will print the sum, a plus b. Okay, once you are calling the function, just pass the values as 4 and 5, and it should print 9, and it's printing. Definitely it's printing. Now I am declaring this particular function here, and if I'm using this function before declaring it, so if you are from .NET and Java, this is a complete error. You cannot use any function before declaring them. In Python also, you have to declare a function first, then you can use it. But I am using a function at first and then I am declaring. But here in JavaScript, it will not be a error. You can use it. You can use it. Or else what I will do is, before print, let's say at first, in the same function of add, there is console.log a plus b. Okay, and after that it will call one subtract function with a and b. Subtract function with a and b. Now what I will do is, after this I will create a subtract function sub, which will take a and b two values, and it will print their subtraction. So I will say a minus b. Now at first I am calling the function add function with values 4 and 5. So value will go here 4 and 5. It will print 4 plus 5 9, and it is printing, but it is printing their subtraction also. And I am using the function here and declaring it last. So function has a global scope. You can access it without any synchronization. If you are declaring it at the very end and you are trying to use it at the top, you can use it. But it's not the case with the normal function arrow functions. So now what I will do is, for this particular add function, I will convert it to a arrow function. So I will say that constant of add, and it will take two values a and b, and let's convert it to a arrow function. Okay, and now it should print 9, but this is what you will get, error. Okay, this is what we are getting on arrow functions. But add is function for function call for function add. That's how we are using it, right, Arshad? How you can call it this function before using them? Or let's say you are going to Java. Where is Java? Now, let's say this in this particular class main, what I will do is I will try to use a function here. Let's say add function with values 3 and 4. And after that, I will say that public int add, public int add, and it will take two values, int a and int b, and it will return a plus b. Okay. Now this will be a complete error, and the error will say you that error simple. But in Java, we are calling the function means we are using it, right? Why we call a function to use it? But this is not the case with particular thing. So that is the normal difference. Okay, with their scoping. Now, how to create arrow functions you got? But let's say what is this student will be? Is it an object here, or is it a class here, or is it a function here? What it is? Okay, remove your confusion at first. There are two interface. One interface is for human, second interface is for trainee. And simply Abhishek is a human also and a trainee also. So he is both. Last, come here please. Yes, come with your mobile. Come fast. Come. I'm ignoring you from 3 times. It doesn't mean that I'm not seeing you. Sometimes I don't have to speak. Just look into the eyes and see you are doing something wrong. Otherwise, I'll call your name only, then call you. Then it doesn't look good, right? Now, there are two interface and this student. So there, let's say there is a student. And now this student can be a human, or the student is human and trainee both. Human and trainee both. Okay? Human and trainee both. And if you are saying like this, that its name is, let's say I will write the name as Abhishek. Okay? Name as Abhishek. And age, Abhishek, what is your age? 21. Sure. Age is 21. In which course you are enrolled here? So Python full stack. Python full stack and ID. So what I will do is, as ID is a number, so random ID I will write. And now once you are seeing it, where there is only one error, and error is on ID, and it is saying that it is expecting something as comma. So once you are removing this semicolon, done. Now student is having human or trainee, then you have to mark one equals to that. Now just give its values, and you know, if you are not giving a one single value, this will be a error. Let's say what I will do is I will remove the course. Now student is having a error. So now you can check the error. Error is saying you that type will have name, means type is having name, age and ID, but property course is missing. You have to add the course also. You have to add the course also. Okay. So once I am adding the course, and everything is fine. Now what we will do is, let's try to print student. Console.log student. Okay. Once you are printing the student, this is what we are getting: name, age, course and ID. Okay. This is what we are getting: name, age, course and ID. And if I'm saying that student dot name, then it should print the student's name, right? So once you are running it, it is printing Abhishek. Let's print student dot name plus student dot course. Student dot, once you are running it, Abhishek, Python full stack is printing. You can print age also with it. So I will say student dot age. This is how you create object which will extend multiple properties. Okay. Let's see another example here. So at first, I don't know, there is a particular bird. Okay. There is a particular bird. And I think you might have discussed, you might have known about it, that there is a animal species that if they are giving eggs, if they are giving eggs, so generally birds used to give eggs, right? All the birds. Then if they are giving the eggs, they will not feed the milk to their baby. And if particular animal or any species is not giving eggs, they will feed the milk to their baby. So let's say cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, all these don't give eggs. That's why they feed the milk to their babies. But all the birds don't. So we will try to do something that. So let's say there is a interface for bird, and interface bird will be having, let's say, name. Name will be in string, and there will be something like type. I think type is a keyword, so we cannot use type. So we will be using something like identity, like identity, and identity will be in strings. So in identity, we will say that to which you belongs, either you are a bird or animal. And this is the interface for bird. Now let's create an interface for animals. Interface for animals. You know one thing, if I am assigning name to animal also, that it will be a string. Okay, this is what I have done. Now there will be a error. Now let's say there is a something as let object, and we don't know what it is. We just assign some value. So object will have bird and animals, or simple animal. So this object will be a bird and animal. Now, once you are writing its value, so name I will write, let's say pigeon. Identity I will write as bird. But there will be an error now, and error will be in the ambiguity. Where will be having the error? Ambiguity. Because this animal is also having name value. So once if you are writing it again, that name colon something, let's say goat here I will write. And now we are having error on name. Name is saying that that object literal cannot have multiple properties with the same name. So you have to change it here. So what I will do, simple, let's say I will say username here. Okay. Now tell me one bird which is an animal also. Means they will give eggs and they will feed the milk to their babies. There is one bird actually which is an animal also. Means they will lay eggs. Bat. Hari Vamsi, very good answer. You know bat? Bat. You know this? Those who always have some digestion problem, so he will hang reverse direction. Bat. Have you have seen bat? Not flying in real life, standing somewhere. Okay, very dangerous. Okay, so bat is kind of that. So what I will do, bat, and here what I will do, milk, and I will turn that milk to boolean. Boolean means true or, so what I will saying is milk will be boolean. Either it will have true or false. So there is an object which will have bird and animal. Name is bat. But we don't say that bat is an animal. We say that bat is a bird. And yes, of course, milk is true there. Yes, bat feeds milk to their babies even after they giving eggs. So that's what the interface is. So you can combine two values. Okay. and whatever common things are, you can use them. Okay, it's not like that they will have only the variables, they can have the functions also. So let's say this bird will create a function as fly, and it will be a word function. So this you can do, that bird will have a fly function which will be a void, means it will not return anything. So we will see about these things in the next class. So what we discussed today? Today we have discussed about union of data types, intersection of data types, intersection of data types, arrow functions. We have discussed about arrow functions also, working with interfaces, working with interfaces. I am stopping the class just 15 minutes early because I have to discuss something. Because we discuss a lot about social media. First, you tell me any problem in today's class? Understood clearly? Are you guys practicing it at your home? Ah, this is not yes. This should be no. You are not practicing it. Okay, if you are practicing, that is good. It's for your welfare only. So let's say you are dropping a WhatsApp message to someone for the first time. So it will show something like that. The message to this chat are end-to-end encrypted. What does it mean? That means no one is seeing your messages, only you can see. Is it really possible? No. You have any proof for that? Do you have any proof? So what I will do is I will give you one proof for that. Okay? I'll give you one proof for that. This is a application developed by me only, and that application I developed as a challenge because someone was saying me that no, social media cannot see your messages, but I was saying that no, we can see. So for offline peoples, I can show there is a app in my mobile. This one, it will open, I think, net this one, and this is developed by me. I will open the backend of this application to you. So it's simple like this. Okay, simple like Twitter or LinkedIn. Now what I'm going to do is I'll open its backend and I'll show you something. Guys, my screen is visible to you. I'm opening. Okay, fine. Because generally the incognito mode is not shareable. If it is visible, then it's okay. So I will show you the back end of this application. I'll show you some good things there. So the app name is Talkin. So you can see this is hosted here. So I'll just open it. And this is the back end of that particular application. As for offline peoples, I can show you that, see, I'm having the blue tick. Okay. I'm having the blue tick. You can check it on my name. So for that, what I will do is I will go to this particular section as real-time database and let it load first. So in real-time database, these are the things. I'll show you everything. So now there is an option as chat list, chats and all, but there's a section as users. So these are the users for my application, and I'll see which one I am. This one only. This is my ID and all those things. Now in the verified section, it is written verified. Now you know how blue ticks are given? Why this way simple? So once you are clicking this, remove the verified tag here, hit enter, and it is removed from here also. Same way, what I will do is I'll write it verified again. Verified came. That's how it's easy. But yes, of course, we have to do something here. This is what's about verified only. But if I'm showing you something different thing also. So for that, I want someone to install this application in your mobile. We'll just use it. Anyone wants to come? It's for testing purpose only. I'm not going to hack you. Don't worry. If I want to hack you, I don't need your permission. I'll do it without. Abhishek, come, sit here. So you have my number. Just write it and drop a message. So I will share this app with you. 8630 444460. So what I'm going to do is you just check the users here. How many users are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 users are there, and we will create the Abhishek's account. So I'm just sharing this particular app with Abhishek, and then we'll see. Hold on a minute, guys. Just sharing it. Voice not coming. I'm not saying anything. How voice will come? 8262. Abhishek, your number. It's coming. Net internet problem. So just hold on a minute. Will do. Yes, nothing is safe on internet. I just want to show you this. Nothing. Whatever you are searching, sharing, clicking and deleting, it is not even getting deleted. So yes. How many, you know what is pen drive? So I was having a pen drive of 32 GB, and what I was doing is like there are some materials in that related to code and all those things. So I was deleting them, and at last my pen drive got corrupted. So what I was doing is I was checking the data inside that, and you can't believe that I recovered 70 GB of data from that pen drive of 32 GB. Recovered means that I already deleted, but it is still available. Simple pen drive. So yes, nothing is safe. And this is an example of nothing is safe. I'll show you it live. Just getting time. So generally what we are doing, we are keeping the stories status. And what is the duration for that? 24 hours. For you only. It's for you only, not for us. I'll show you that also. It means incognito also unsafe, sir. Yes, sir, Arshad. Don't use incognito. Nothing is safe, guys. Just I have shared you an application. Just install it. And this application I built in a challenge to the college of my dean. Like he was a old person and like no, you cannot hack someone. I said, sir, I will develop application. Please use it for 2 days. And Dean is still regretting that decision. So you just create your account here, write your phone number, and just do it. And it is a fully working application in just a challenge. But do it with email ID. Phone 8 OTP is disabled now. So he's just writing name, username, and all those things. We'll see. Created. Now we'll see something. How many users are there now? He just created the account, and I think this is the user. No, not this one. This one. So this is the thing. His email ID is this one. Name is Abhishek. He's typing to no one. Means he is not typing to anyone now. Typing to means like to whom he's typing a message. Is he verified? No, not verified. So you want blue tick, you have to pay for that. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is this is simple detail, user details. Now you just check one thing here as chats. Now there are these many chats. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I will delete all the chats from there. Okay. Because these are the previous messages, of course. No need. And give me your mobile, Abhishek. Means I will find my username and I will drop a message to myself. What password you created? P capital? Pass at the rate. Don't talk, guys. Firefox browser are safe to use. Is it true? No, nothing like that. The world's most unsafe browser is Chrome. Unsafe. You will never see me using this particular thing. So now you might have done something. Open the lock, please. Okay, already open. Now let's see. So what I have done is I have just dropped a hello message to Abhishek from my mobile, and you can check the hello message. And Abhishek, it is showing seen also because I have seen this message from your mobile. Now I can change the scene status also. Scene is false. Removed. Update. Okay, it's not updating. It will remove. So these things. Now what I will do is let me drop another message here. So I will say that. So there is another message added. You can check this message added here. And Abhishek, read the message what I have dropped you. Learn Angular properly. Whatever. Now let me drop another message. So now, Abhishek, what is the message that I have dropped you? Laughing emojis. So what do you think? You are safe? No, not at all. This is totally my development alone. I have developed it, and see, if I can develop these kind of things with the experience of 6 years, Google is there from 20 years, Microsoft is there from 20, 30 years. What they can do with you? And they are actually doing it. Instagram is not free. Facebook is not free. You are the product there. Yes, you are the product. They know about you better than you. Yes, they know. So nothing is safe. And this is about messages only. Let me show you something. So there, this is a story section. And once I scrolling this, and you will not see anything here because this is the text data. So for that, I will go into the storage section. And in storage, let me check story. You can check the dates. The stories were uploaded on 24th of April. We were testing this application at that time. 24th April. How many months? Approx 8 9 months. But I can still watch the story that he has uploaded. I can check this particular photograph. So these stories were uploaded 8 9 months back and still available. So whatever privacy you are keeping, that only share with, not share with close friends, nothing is there. It's just for you. It is a bubble that is telling you that okay, you are safe, but actually you are not safe. You are not safe. Thank you, Abhishek, for cooperating with us. I really appreciate you for this. So you are no, you can delete that application if you want. You are not at all safe. Whatever messages, stories, DPs, whatever. So social media is not a good thing actually. It's trap, complete trap. And you don't know that you are already trapped in how many ways. Okay, so few days back I was going through an article, and the article, how many of you know Tinder? Tinder is I think dating app. I personally never used it. So in Europe, one girl has installed Tinder and just used it for one day. She didn't like it, and the human safety laws are too good in Europe. So there you can actually ask anyone to share your details with them. So what that girl did is she dropped a mail to the Tinder that I want my data that you have stored about me. So at first Tinder denied it, that okay, we will not share, but Europe is a like very good country with human safety laws. They shared a file of 80 pages about that girl in one day. 80 pages that she has something which was there in 80 pages, and that girl shocked that they know about me more than me. So generally what I know about me, that we will wake up at 7, we'll go to academy, we'll teach, I like this. But they will track our micro activities. Micro activities means, generally let's say you are scrolling through Instagram and you liked something, some reel, but not shareable to anyone. So what, we save it and you are trapped there. Now they know that you like these kind of things. So they will give it to you more. You know why our sessions are too long on social media? We will open social media for 5 minutes, but we will end up after 2 hours. Right? Right? The reason is they know very well that we may forget about ourselves. Yes, they cannot forget anything about you. Even this happens same with me also. My mobile knows me very well that what I like on Instagram, what I like there. So it will show me that only. And I'm keep on scrolling, and that will come. So if the content that you likes is coming, will you stop? No, you will not stop. You will keep on scrolling. And this is a practical example that I have done with myself also. Yes, you can also do. So I, as of now, I can guess that what will be coming in your feed, right? I can guess it because you are on that age, and yes, obviously these things will be coming, but you can change it. You want to know about jobs, you want to know about money, do one thing, search on Instagram jobs. One day, second day, third day, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, continuous 7 day, you just search about jobs. If you are from Python jobs, Python jobs. If you are from .NET jobs, .NET jobs. Whatever domain you job want, just search it there. From 8th day, Instagram will know that this person is serious about job now. Give him jobs. You can do it 110%. You will get about recent hirings. You will get about recent walk-in drives in Hyderabad, like that. So you can change your, see, social media is good also. It's not totally bad. It's just totally based on your use. Now use your social media to work for you. Whatever you are searching, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they will show you that. And they are interconnected also. They are interconnected also. You know how? I'll give you an example now. I am not using my mobile from yesterday night. I was in continuous work and from morning also. And now I'm touching it and I'll open Twitter. Okay. Just now I'm opening Twitter and I'll refresh it. Abhishek, come here. Just tell them that what is this particular thing is about. We are just talking about jobs, and this is listening also. And you can check this particular post I got on my Twitter, that exciting remote job offer. There are some salary skills like that is coming. So whatever you are talking, they are listening. And yes, they are listening to you. You can experience it. This full technological world is there, guys. Enjoy it. Don't be a consumer. That okay, we are consuming the net. Be a producer. That we are producing something. We are producing the output. We are producing website. We are producing web apps. Just produce it. Right now, I have shown you 2, 3 examples. As I'm a frequent user of Twitter. I don't like Instagram and Snapchat, so I use Twitter only. If I have time. Generally, I don't have time. If I have time, so I will use Twitter. Even if you are not following their page or their account, what is the application? Hey? Nagarju, what you are asking? What is the application? What is this question? Is normal tabs and private tabs have no difference? No, Rakesh, they don't have any difference. Why there is incognito and private windows? So that they can fool you that you are safe. No, this is not my photo. He's my student. I am not that much good here. If the message was unsent, is it there to visible? Yes, of course it is visible. Yes. And Google Chrome is the unsafe browser, guys. Unsafe. I never use it. Which browser is safe, sir? As of now, Brave is something safe, but no one is safe. As of now, Brave and Microsoft Edge are little bit safe. Everyone safe for Firefox browser? No, Firefox is not safe. iOS data also you can read. Of course, why not? If you think that iOS or Apple products are safe, you are wrong. There was a hackathon in China and one hacker hacked an iPhone using its browser only in 13 seconds. One day I'll show you hacking also, but not today. So this is what you have to be safe. But it's not like that you should get fear. No. They are just tracking you so that they can earn something from you. Now, how they will earn from you? Let's say Abhishek is nowadays looking for watches, but he is planning to purchase a smartwatch. So he will search it somewhere, right? And your social media will send a notice to all the watch companies that they are having a collaboration. And he will see some ads related to watches, watches, watches. He's a customer now. If something is free, how can we do hacking? Wow, good question. I will answer it. Monuji, we can do hacking by brain. The famous browser became it's become unsafe day by day. Personally, I use Brave only. Name of this application. It is not available on any Play Store. It's token. I have done hacking also. And that's why I left that field. Because that's fully dark field. I was in Dubai for this particular thing only. And I left Dubai and hacking both. And I never did. Like I did not for job purpose or something. Hello sir, feeling bored? That's why you are using mobile. Then something important, someone's message, she'll get angry if you are not replying. Then you can talk freely, right? You can talk freely. It's not like that. Guys, today is the last day for the demo classes. So for that, if you are already enrolled, you just clear your payments and send the receipt to the admins. Then she'll give you the Google Classroom codes and the link. Those who are joining online. Okay. Tor and other VPN services like Turbo, Loin, etc. Nothing is safe. The more smarter you are becoming in social media, the more dumb you are. And that's the reality. Don't become too smart. And that's the sad reality, guys. We have to accept it. No, nothing is safe. So you might have seen that generally the chats of celebrities will get leaked. So who is leaking? Celebrities? No. Automatically hackers are there. Lots of things are there. And okay, I'll show you. I'll tell you one more thing. What is this? Calculator? Madam, please stand up. What's a good name? Stand up. What's a good name? Why are you laugh? Lavanya. Lavanya, why are you laughing? Calculator. Sit down. So generally, if you are purchasing any phone, calculator will come by default. Like company's calculator only. And this calculator is the biggest ever hacker. Biggest ever hacker can show it live. Sir, open your mobile. I'll show you. You can also check it. So what I will do, what you just have to go do is go to your settings and check apps. So once you are searching the apps, so open the calculator there. And once you are checking the apps, just search something as permission. So there will be a permission manager. Okay. And Abhishek, come here. So this is the calendar application. Okay. Now how many permission it is having? Array, this one allowed, no? Your calendar is having 5 permissions, and you can also check in your application that how many permission your calculator is having. And generally, your calculator will have permission for taking your contacts and gallery. Why the hell calculator needs my gallery? Right? And that's the Trojan horse. You know Trojan horse? You know this? No? It's actually a Hollywood movie, but Trojan horse is a virus. Paparazzi is very dangerous in online apps. Just unsubscribe to their channel. Malware. So these kind of things are too common. Too common. Having which permission? No permission. Is it having or not? No permission. Then it's good. So take it to no permission. If your calculator is having permission to gallery and all, just give it no permission. That don't have any permission. But what do you think? That if you are saying no permission means no permission? No permission. So it's not safe. And you cannot say that, okay, I will change my company from Vivo to Oppo. No, not like that. Everyone is same. Vivo, Oppo, Redmi, and OnePlus. The owner of all these 4 companies same. You know this? The owner of Vivo, Oppo, Redmi, and OnePlus. Owner is same. So what do you think? The name is different only. Everything is same. Sabka malik ek. Okay? It's like that. So hope you are making sure that you are safe on internet and there is nothing called safe browsing and all. And you know, when you are trying to study something, you will get some good notification in your mobile. Even this is with me also. If I have to do something good notification, something good message. But that's how your self control should work. Throw it. And yes, if I am doing worship and I am doing coding, mobile is not with me. Not here. Generally, if I am doing something personally, so it will not be with me. It will be somewhere else on bed and all. I'm sitting on table and doing it. So these things you have to do. Fine, guys. We'll connect again tomorrow. I seen somewhere BlackBerry phone has better security. Of course. And BlackBerry was one of my dream phone when I was in school. But at that time now, it's not Blueberry, it's BlackBerry, Rakesh. No problem. He might have autocorrect is there, right? Autocorrect. It works in very different way. So yes, BlackBerry is there. You know, all the politicians, a good politician like our prime minister, if they are having mobile, their mobile don't have camera. Their mobiles don't have like their primary device. They don't have camera, front, back. There's no camera in their mobiles. You can search it because your camera is clicking your pictures every time and you don't even know about it. And it's sending to someone this that. I have done it. We'll do all those things in Angular. Like not in Angular, but one day we'll show you this. Okay. Fine, guys. We'll connect again on tomorrow. Have a nice time, everyone. Keep learning and keep practicing the things. Okay. What are the best websites for job searching? Okay, good question. So these are Applers, Naukri, Indeed, InstaHire, Cryo, lots of there. You can personally search Cryo and InstaHire. Okay, fine guys, we'll connect again tomorrow now.